Pregnant in your 50s? Might sound unusual, but many more women are opting to have children later in life. Rachel Stonehouse has been following one woman's journey through the process.
I kept everything. I actually kept a lot of my children's first clothes, first this, first everything, all in the attic. I still got it. This was actually... I have two grown-up children. My son is 32, my daughter is 29.
50-year-old Kelly Forder was 18 when she had her first child and 21 when she had her second.
These are my grandchildren.
Okay. She has 7 grandchildren, but she's now one of a growing number of women deciding to have a baby later in life.
This will be a lot easier than what it actually is. There you go.
Kelly and her partner, 44-year-old James, are preparing for their new arrival in a few months' time.
Yeah, the mattress is coming next week.
Yeah, have you got your bag ready yet?
Good thinking. James didn't have any children. We really wanted children. I was like, it's just not going to happen. I'm far too old. We have been trying, me and James, for roughly around about 4 years now to have this baby. There was no way it'd been possible for me to ever get pregnant. Basically, I had no eggs left. As it just wasn't happen naturally. Then we luckily sought help private. It's not me.
Kelly and James started IVF, and she is now 7 months pregnant with a donor egg.
This is our 5th attempt together. We've been going to Spain, Alicante, an institute, having specialised treatment done. Yeah, best thing, he's our little miracle baby, as I call him.
And do you have any idea exactly how much money you might have spent in the whole process?
Not far from about 40,000 so far, but he's worth every penny, yeah.
What's your pregnancy been like this time round, and how does it compare to when you were pregnant 30 years ago?
It's totally different, totally, because obviously I was a lot younger. I just feel, I just feel a lot more tired, and I've obviously got the swollen ankles now, and I really can't do that much, to be honest, but just tiring, but I'm enjoying it.
The number of women having babies over the age of 45 in England and Wales has tripled since 2001, and more women in their 40s are now having babies than those under 20. In the UK, IVF is available on the NHS for women up to the age of 40, or 50 if paying privately. Famously, Bridget Nielsen had a baby at 54, Janet Jackson at 50, and in 2013, actress Tina Malone had a baby at the age of 50.
They make mistakes. That's what youth is all about, Jill Lane.
Best known for her role in Shameless, getting pregnant involved a big lifestyle overhaul after seeing a specialist.
He examined me and he said, look, you are morbidly and clinically obese. You work an 80-hour week in a highly stressful job and you smoke. So really, why should I take you seriously with or without your money?
Right.
And I went back, I said, okay. I went back a year to the day on my 50th birthday. And I went, I am drug-free, alcohol-free, and now nicotine-free. I've lost 12 stone. I am fit and healthy, and I work out 3 times a week. And he was like, and he sent me to Cyprus. 6 weeks later, I was pregnant.
Flame is 6 years old now, but Tina received a lot of flack for her decision to have a baby later in life.
I suddenly realised how difficult it was, this whole IVF age thing. Me personally, I don't care what people say about me. Never have done since the age of 5. Doesn't worry me. I couldn't give, unless you're paying my mortgage or you sleep with me or your direct family or a close friend, I couldn't really give a toss what you think.
Like Tina, Kelly's faced a fair bit of criticism for her decision too.
I've had lots of different comments. At your age, it's not fair on the child, and yeah, we had to look at all of that. But at the end of the day, I just think, well, I may be an older mother, but I don't feel old. I've got such a good support network around me, family and my children. If anything was to happen, I know he'll be taken care of. But every mother's journey is totally different, And I respect any older mother, I really do. I'm actually quite proud of what I've done, contrary to what people may think.
So what's the advice from medical experts? I've come to the Bristol Fertility Clinic to meet Dr. Uma Gordon, a specialist in reproductive medicine.
At early 50s, they do seek treatment, and within UK, most of the centres in UK don't offer treatment beyond 50. And that's because there is a cutoff with natural menopause.
Are there more risks involved for women when they get pregnant if they're in their 50s or maybe even 40s?
There is a higher risk of raised blood pressure, diabetic tendency, preeclampsia in a high-risk pregnancy at a later age. And therefore, the children may be born a bit early or small, and they can have long-term implications. So are these units abroad evaluating the women carefully? Are they counselling properly about the risks and the implications? And also counselling in terms of the well-being of the child.
Kelly is admitted to hospital at 37 weeks, and baby Henry makes an early appearance. He's born by emergency C-section at Southmead Hospital, weighing 6 pounds.
That was actually really, really scary. But it's traumatic. When actually, at the time, you're kind of just thinking, oh my God, what's going on? And you're just feeling I was just so weak. I felt so weak and vulnerable.
Of course, after that happened, the drama didn't stop there, unfortunately, did it?
No.
Tell me what happened.
Unfortunately.
So Henry had to go back in first, didn't he?
Yeah,
'Cause
Henry.
he had jaundice.
And then day 10, I hemorrhaged. And yeah, it was horrible. It was really scary.
It's a nice moment when you go home
Yeah.
that first time and the three of you in the car, and then, you know, a few days later, I'm going back home on my own again, you know, and wondering what's going on.
Kelly, how are you finding being a mum now compared to 30 years ago?
Do you know what? It's nothing actually. It is just amazing. That whole holding the baby, having the baby is just as unbelievable. It's amazing.
I've also got a message for Kelly from someone that inspired her when she was trying to get pregnant.
Oh my
Good
God.
luck to you, Kelly. The joy is all to come. Nothing compares. Nothing compares. No food, no drink, no drug, no job compares to holding a child. Nothing.
Oh my God.
How does that make you feel? Obviously quite emotional.
Yeah, that is absolutely lovely. I'm quite shocked. You didn't tell me this, did you? That is really, really lovely. Wow. Thank you, Tina.
There's Henry now. He and Mum are doing great.